What's going on, guys? Croco here, and welcome to my second video of the day. Now, like I promised, first one was gonna be Battlefield, and then we're gonna have a Medal of Honor. Now, initially I said Call of Duty, but I thought to myself, you know what, there's fucking awesome news regarding Warfighter, so why not just stick to Medal of Honor, and then upload Call of Duty tomorrow. How does that sound? Now, before I forget everything, I want to get two things out of the way, because I always tend to fucking ramble on and then go off tangent and then forget everything. So, first and foremost, my Twitter is right there in the description. That's the easiest way to contact me. You can also send me a private message on YouTube, but if you want to have, you know, like a conversation with me or something, follow me on Twitter. It's a pretty cool site. It takes only like a second to make an account. And second of all, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, AMB for Life 91. He records Medal of Honor on the PS3, and there's not a lot of, you know, Medal of Honor commentators, so he plays on the PS3. I want to shout him out. He didn't really ask me for a shout out. I kind of a while back, like 2 weeks ago or something, I was like, hey dude, you want, you know, I can promote you to help you get started, and he was like, wow, that would be pretty cool. So hit the link to his channel is in the description. I would appreciate if you guys could support him by subscribing. So Medal of Honor Warfighter news just keeps coming from DreamHack, man. I mean, if it's from concealed cameras, you know that they don't allow, they didn't allow, you know, like HD PVRs to be taken, or, you know, straight gameplay to be recorded from the PCs, because there was a tournament, you could win a sick-ass graphics card or something or other, and it was just pretty cool from what I've seen. And what I've seen is a freaking chopper gunner. So me and my friend that I'm trying to promote told me, because I helped him out with his previous video, so he contacted me in the morning. He was like, look what just appeared on MP First site, and I was like, holy crap, you know, it's a chopper gunner. So that's right, there's gonna be a scorching killstreak reward. We can only speculate that it is a scorching killstreak, and yeah, I'm just aiming over here because in the game previous, a guy out of fucking nowhere came out of there when I was calling my missile, so I was kind of you know, taking precaution. And there's one guy on the enemy team, Angels of Wings of some shit or other. He was camping so hard, man. Oh my god, he destroyed my chances of a cruise missile this round, so I was really sad facing all throughout. And you know what's the best, actually the worst part about it? He goes like 2 and 8, but 2 of the fucking kills are on me at the most crucial moments. So that's pretty bad luck. But as I was saying, so that's right, we can only speculate. There was some gameplay released, you know, obviously concealed cameras or something, of a chopper gunner being piloted in Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now don't freak out, we don't know the details of it yet. It seems very stationary. The chopper gunner seemed very stationary, so maybe it's easier to shoot down. A lot of people don't want this game, including myself, to be a carbon copy of Call of Duty, but I also don't want it to be a carbon copy of, you know, Battlefield. But we have to remember, this game has more in common with Call of Duty than Battlefield, for the simple fact that 1, it has some sort of killstreak reward, and 2, very close quarters, 3, this game especially has like little to no recoil in weapons, and we know how weapons in Call of Duty are. And, you know, the only thing it really has in common is the animations from Frostbite and the engine itself. That's pretty much it. Yeah, this is a separate entity. It's a first-person shooter that I would like to be kept unique, and that's pretty much what they are doing with Warfighter. You know, they could add stuff on that people think they would like. I mean, from people that were at DreamHack, they were just crazy about Warfighter. So that makes me believe that the game is really good. So before you start shitting on it, wait till more information is known. Maybe there's gonna be a beta, who knows. This guy, Anthem of Angels, man, Camper Elite. And these guys were just, you know, hiding from me or from whatever. I mean, I wouldn't want to run into me in this game. I mean, this is one of my favorite ways to play this map. I just rushed the crap out of everything. And this is actually the second most difficult map as far as I am concerned to cruise missile on. First one being Kandahar Marketplace, and second one being, what's it called? Yeah, this one, Kabul City Ruins. And a lot of people don't know, but you know, getting cruise missiles is fine, but I also want to showcase some gunplay. You know, regular gunplay, getting a lot of kills with my gun, and you know, that's that. If I happen to get a cruise missile, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. That's just a bonus. But going back to the score chain kill streaks, we know that there's gonna be class specified kill streaks, you know, score chain rewards, whatever it is that you want to call them, and it's gonna be class based. So we can only see, I mean, Spec Ops or Demolition maybe are gonna have the UAV, and maybe the assault tier is gonna have something else. I mean, we never know. I know for a fact that there's gonna be airstrikes. Now we see a chopper gunner, or whatever it is. I mean, it's definitely a chopper, because it had the movement of a chopper with a minigun in it. So it looks like the one from Black Ops, and it looks like, you know, the animation, obviously this being Frostbite 2, looks similar to the one that's mounted to a chopper in Battlefield 3. That's not a bad thing. We'll see where it ends up going. This is only footage from a fucking concealed camera, because obviously you can't really take pictures of Warfighter before it comes out. But, you know, when does information not leak these days? It rarely happens. Remember that huge leak with Modern Warfare 3 from Kotaku? Yeah, that was a gigantic leak, and 90% of the information came out to be true. And Activision was like, well, facepalm. The only thing that I'm worried about is that Danger Close is gonna go the Call of Duty route without having a beta. I mean, I'm gonna press the shit out of the developers I'm gonna send them emails, letters, or whatever to please have a beta. It's not really gonna hurt them. It's gonna benefit them. We can study the game, we can tell people what we like, we can tell people what we don't like, and then they're gonna have a perfect game with the release, you know, on October 23rd or whatever. That sounds fair. And if we showcase it on our channel, you know, whoever decides to record this game, because I'm pretty sure that the Medal of Honor commentators are gonna have a huge influx with Warfighter coming out. I mean, this game was kind of on the low-key. I picked it up, I liked it, so that's why I continued doing it. I happened to get a lot of views, so there you go. Back in the day, of course. And yeah, I'm the only asshole that dies by grenades, man. So that was a pretty nice streak ruined, but oh well, it's not gonna stop me. But yeah, so what I'm most worried about is, like I said, having a beta, but I'm gonna try my best to convince. I don't know what the fuck I can do. I mean, I can't really do anything. I'm just one of the fans. But maybe if we get together and we ask really nicely for the developers to have a beta, maybe they're gonna have one. I don't know how Danger Close works with EA. I don't know how EA is with betas, but they sure as hell had one for Battlefield 3. They had one for Medal of Honor, so why not now? You know, and I'm not talking about having a beta like in, I don't know, with a week to release Medal of Honor, because that's not enough time to collect, you know, valuable information from fans. We need a beta in, like, during this summer, pretty much. This summer, have a beta for like a week, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Just to have it so that we can test the game, tell the developers what's wrong, what's overpowered, because with the game's release, there's gonna be so many haters that you guys are gonna... You'll see. I mean, you'll see. People are gonna whine and bitch at the game's release, and it all could have been prevented with a beta. So this needs to be stressed at the developers. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in depth in my next commentary. The game is coming to a close here. Final score is, I believe, 46 and 6. I don't know what the hell the final score was, to be quite honest, but it was something like 47 and 6 or something like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you Sexy Legends tomorrow.